Today I'm going to be working in my pottery studio again. It's been a couple months since I've actually been able to do anything, but I had a few requests for pictures, so I'm going to be trying to make pictures for the first time. So I'm going to be working with some smaller pieces of clay just for practice, and then 3 pounds, and I'd like to work up to maybe 4 pounds, which I've never done before. So I thought I'd just document it with a video. So hopefully it's helpful to anybody who might be watching, and just interesting too. Alright, well enjoy, and probably be doing this in several parts along the way. Alright, this first piece of clay I'm using is around a pound, a little over a pound of clay. So this is going to be like a little practice. Going to make a smaller picture, and then start working on some bigger pieces of clay. The other issue is the clay's been sitting for about 3 months, so it's a little on the dry side. This might be a disaster, we'll see. out so that it pours well. And I can't give credit for knowing how to do this. I watched a video. Karen's Pots and Glass. She's a high school ceramics arts teacher, and I watched her video, so I was kind of using her techniques. Okay. Alright, so this was a little over a pound piece of clay. Alright, so the next one is going to be a 3-pound piece of clay. That's a bit more clay. Taking a little bit to get this centered. The firmness of the clay is not helping any. It's pretty stiff. Okay, I forgot to start the tape, but this is 4 pounds of clay that I've centered. Took a little while. I'm starting to pull it up. Right now it's very chunky. This is the most clay I think I've ever done, so we'll see how it goes here. If I can get it pulled up to a decent size. that's the 4-pound pitcher. I have to let them get leather hard, and then I'll do some more recording to show you how to add the handles, or how I add the handles. Anyway, so thanks for watching so far. Alright, so we're back at it, day 2, working on pitchers and some mugs. So I have them all done here. They've been drying overnight. And so now what I need to do is trim and make the handles. So I was going to just show you how to do that real quickly to end this video. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so a lot of potters, they pull their handles, and I was never really good at that. So I do this other way of making a handle, and most people that have bought my mugs say they really like the handle, so maybe it's not the most traditional way of doing it, but what you want to do is get a piece of clay, like this, and you're basically just going to roll it into a snake coil. And then I'm going to take a sponge and wipe it down. Which that is maybe a little bit too much water. And then I have a dowel. I just press that down in the middle, like that. Okay, so this is my handle right here, and then I'll just curve it around kind of into that handle shape. Let that sit there to harden up. So that's how I make my handles. And I'll trim off the ends there as needed to get it the right size. So that's how I make handles. The easy way, I guess. Easier than trying to pull them. Alright, and then for trimming, pull up some coils, put around the bottom. Usually do like 3. And I work on the, I usually start with the top and get that smoothed off, and then work around the side. Try to get the center lower than the rim here, so it's still pretty high in the middle here. pencil to initial it on the bottom with the ear. And after that, after I have all these trimmed, then I'll put handles on them and I'll show you how I do that. Look who's here. Say hi. It's Shelby. She's always right here beside me in the studio. I think she wants to go out, but she'll have to wait a little bit. All right, wanted to show you how, there she is. I wanted to show you how I put on handles. Okay, so I kind of got ahead. I was kind of looking at it and just seeing what sort of, you know, what I think looks good. So I just kind of hold it up beside the, well, this is a pitcher, but a mug or whatever, and just see how I like it. Then I cut the angle here off like that, and then on the back side here I'm going to scratch where I want to attach it at. Right there. So I'm going to scratch right here with my little scratchy tool. And I know some people use slip and all that. I don't really do that. I just use some water, make my own slip there. Make sure it's deep enough so it don't fall off. All right, then I'm gonna scratch on here, on this part a little bit, right there. Okay, then this gets stuck on here like that. That down there. Give it a wiggle. Alright, then I'm gonna bend that around here and attach. It's a little hard to do with the camera right in front of me, but anyway, so then I'm gonna attach this down here at the angle I like. And you also want to make sure you're getting it straight. Notorious for getting them crooked. These are a little soft. Anyway, alright, gonna scratch here. Some water. Gonna stick this on here, and I forgot a couple things. Hold on. So I have this tool. It comes in very handy for cleaning up around the edge, like of the handle here. I'm just taking it and kind of cleans up those rough edges a little bit. Might actually just trim this off back here a little bit because it seems like it's going down a little too far for my liking. Some of this I can sand down later or just leave it, whatever. Get down in there. So that's stuck on good. Alright, and then this side, down here at the bottom, I have this stamp I got. My wife got it for me. So I'm going to stamp that right here. That'll just kind of help hold it to the mug also. And I'm going to trim off the bottom here square. Well, actually pitcher. I'm just going to go like that. Go back around. Smooth that out. Okay. Well, anyway, I did get this tool, which I probably should be using. They're handle shapers, so that would go in there, and then they come apart. I should have showed you how these work. These come apart, so you can take them out after you have your handle all shaped and everything. So you can kind of see. Let me see if I can do this, even though I have it on the mug. Doing it the backwards way. Probably not. Alright, well anyway, you kind of get the idea. You would wrap it around this before you stick it onto the mug, and then you can pull it out from both sides. But that, just doing that kind of helped me with the shape a little bit, where it should be. Alright, and then usually when I do mugs, I'll set them down upside down like this, but since this is a picture with the spout on it, I'll just set it like that to dry, and I'll probably also cover it for a little bit with for a day or so with a towel, just so they're not drying out super quick and don't get any S-cracks or anything like that. So anyway, that was the bottom there I trimmed on this one. So I have to sand it down a little bit, but that was my first picture. This was 1.5 pounds, or around 1 pound of clay. Right there, just for a little picture. Alright, so I'm gonna do one of the big pictures. So I'll let you watch me do that. Struggle. Alright, this was one of my 3-pound mugs. So I'm gonna put the picture here or the handle on the side, of course. I made some longer handles. I'll do this one. Can you all see that? So I can add that here. Alright, similarly, I'm going to cut the angle here. Okay, one thing you can do that will help is if you score this, put some water on it. Like that, then kind of mark where on the, you kind of mark it that way. So now I know right there on the, right here is where I need to scratch at, in that general area there. Okay, so let me see. We're gonna give this a try. Okay, so right there is where we're gonna attach it. Can you see that? It's gonna be like that and down. So we get it straight. Alright, I'm gonna put this back in here. It's just long enough. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this over here. I'm gonna scratch right there. do the stamp. Alright, so you wouldn't want to leave this on here as this dries or it will crack. As the clay shrinks, it would crack the handle. So what you're going to want to do is hopefully pull this out. Just going to wiggle it. Alright, got that side. See if we can get the other side without destroying it. Okay. So that's the handle there on this one. Alright, so that's the handle on this picture. Right here, I like to look at it. And down that way. See if it looks straight. Alright, so that's how I do handles. Try to keep it simple. I go back, you know, do some sanding on these once it's all dry. Get all the little bumpies out. Alright, thanks for watching. Hope it was helpful to somebody or interesting, either way. Alright, later.